football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Out there, great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here comes a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down in the opening drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, they're looking for more now. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Sooners looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
1st and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Efficiency is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver and an end around. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in a perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Toss play, running right. Breaks an open space. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down just short of the mark here on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And here's the handoff. He finds some space. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off. It's nice, positive yards.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Bringing pressure. Fires it on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap.
And here comes a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on first down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the tackle. What nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Sooners.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's got room to run. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. The jet sweep totally fools the defense for 6. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Timeout called by the defense. Their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him there.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, he throws it back. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. The QB throws his third pick of the game. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Defense is coming after him. If he doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after him.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Took contact on the throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability.
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Miami offense back out onto the field. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a man deep down the middle. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Send the back in motion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to the end zone. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Pass midfield. At the 30. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6, and they recover from that right now. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
4th down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to open.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Looking to pass here. Escapes the pocket. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's 3rd down for the offense. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Here, it's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter.
Clear. 42 Spider.
Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Inside the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Oh, and he throws it back. Quarterback looking to scramble. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
That keeps the score.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Here's the throw deep downfield. It is intercepted. He could go. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a two-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. Will not be brought down. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Throws to the tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the first down himself.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Tough situation here. 2nd and goal, all the way back to the 15. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? And he gets him for the score, cutting the lead down to 13. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now, late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues.